Can I get my period regular? Oh boy, I get this question a lot. All right, let's get into it. Now first, let's define what regular actually means. Of course, from a traditional Chinese medicine standpoint. You're not dealing with PMS or painful periods or bloating or any of those signs or symptoms, which technically are common, but they're not actually normal. The ideal period length is 28 days with 5 days of bleeding. Now, can you have a normal cycle where it is a little bit longer or a little bit shorter? Yes, of course. And again, remember, this is from a Chinese medicine standpoint. But the ideal length of 28 days has to do with the moon cycle and having your body in tune with nature. The period blood should look red, like a maroon red color, throughout the whole entire cycle. So now that we've defined what a regular cycle is, at least from a traditional Chinese medicine standpoint, how do you get one? Well, first and foremost, if you're on birth control, you're not really necessarily going to be getting an actual cycle. Meaning that if you are on birth control, you are having a substance to control your hormones instead of your body controlling your hormones. Now, depending on the severity of it being out of balance, it can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months. If you're dealing with something like endometriosis or PCOS, this is going to take time, and the biggest thing that you need to start focusing on is diet. Now, when I say diet, I'm not talking about a specific diet. What I'm talking about is general healthy ways of eating. Making sure that you are eating nutritionally dense foods. In Chinese medicine, we love warmer foods such as soups, broths, steam your veggies instead of raw veggies, but that's a whole nother topic. Making sure that you are eating enough. Also, exercise is really helpful, moderate exercise. I actually love walking. I think it is the best exercise for most people. It's also effective for stress. And stress, talking about, can also affect your period and make it irregular. So incorporating things like acupressure or acupuncture, massage, yoga, meditation, anything like that can be really helpful, any type of mindful practice. Now, herbs can be extremely effective, but from a traditional Chinese standpoint, we don't have one particular formula to help regulate the period because it has to do with what's going on in your specific body. So if you're wanting to find an herbalist, you can either contact us or your local acupuncturist. And of course, drinking lots of water, cutting out sugars, and cutting out any toxins in your environment. And for more information, I have a lot of this in my free fertility guide. Check it out in my bio.